Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jimmy. I'm with Tropicana Golf. Today I'm going to share with you something that completely changed my game. I went from a 15 handicap to a 7 in the golf season of 2017. It wasn't a magic pill or some hocus pocus. It was a concept that I discovered and I practiced it. And man, it really, really worked. And I think it'll work for you. I'm going to share it with you right after this. Okay, so what's this secret? What's this potion? What's this concept? Well, listen, the first 6 years I played golf, I got a golf club in my hand and I tried to hit the ball as far as possible every single time. I would had this mentality that, for instance, one time I hit a 7-iron 165 yards. So when people would ask me, or I would mentally think of 160 yards, I'd go 7-iron. Well, I hit that 7-iron 165 once. It was perfect. Every other time before that and every other time after that, it would go 140, 145, 150 maybe. But in my mind, it was 165. And that killed me. And that was with every club. Somebody would ask me, how far do you hit your driver? 280. I hit 280 once, and it hit off a cart path. But it was still 280. I never had the idea or the less ego of, I don't hit it that far. That's not my shot. I hit it once, and then from there, I just thought that was my number forever. Well, that was wrong. And that was killing me because I was swinging the 7-iron as hard as I could to get it to that 165. Now, 7-iron is just an example, but your distances are not predicated on your best shot. They are, in general, how far do you hit it? Now, I also had an idea that I needed to hit my tee shot as far as possible. And that's just not the case. You need to hit your tee shot, number one, on grass. And if that means taking an iron off the tee, so be it. Unless you think I can get this ball on the green, you're going to have a second shot. So does it make a difference to you if it's from 100 or 127? Sure, 100 yards is closer to the hole, but at what cost? So I took the driver and I took it out for a while, and I only hit it when there was nothing out of bounds on either hole. Think about that. I couldn't miss left and I couldn't miss right. It was wide open. There's only a few holes like that. Now, that allowed me to get the ball on grass, and my scores dropped because my tee shot was now in play. It starts with your tee shot. It really is the most important. I now believe that. Putting is second. But if you can get your ball on grass to start the momentum, you're on the right track. So, for example, right here, we're going to play a couple holes now, and I'm going to bring you into my mindset then. I play a little bit different now because I'm comfortable. I'm better now. I've practiced more. But when I was a 15 handicap, my objective was kind of bogey. Like, I wanted to play bogey golf. And I could sometimes. I'd have some doubles and some triples in there, maybe 3 pars. But it was mostly bogey and double bogey. And then, the occasional triple bogey. And then I went from maybe 1 double bogey and 6 bogeys and then some pars. And it started changing. So let me show you how I got to that mindset. So let's talk about this hole. This is a par 5 up the hill. So instantly I used to say par 5 driver, hard as I can, as far as I can. Not necessary. It's a 3-shot hole. You're going to hit 3 shots. Do I want to be out there? Yes, but there's a parking lot on the left and houses on the right. I have to hit my tee shot right where that airplane is. So I line up there and I just take a good swing. I take a nice, easy swing because now I know I'm not trying to hit it as far as humanly possible. I'm just trying to hit it on grass. And grass is a lot easier to hit when you have a controlled swing. So I get here and I just take a nice, controlled, full swing. That ball went nowhere, but it's on grass. Now, you're going to see how this plays out. That thing went 175 yards, maximum. It's a 3-iron. That ball's supposed to go 220 yards with a 3-iron. Like, that's the manufacturer's suggested retail distance. But it didn't happen. Okay, but it's on grass. Now, let me show you how and why grass, being on grass and in the fairway, is so important. We're going to get up to the ball. We're going to have a nice clean lie because it's in the fairway. And we're going to do it again. That ball went absolutely nowhere. Most people hit driver off the tee box. I understand it. That ball went literally, look, it went nowhere. I could have hit a 7-iron further than that, but that's okay. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to take the same 3-iron and we're going to do it again. I promise you this is going to pay off for you. Watch. So I get to the ball. I take a nice full practice swing. Now, I know I can't get it to the green. I just need to hit it up there. This is me, the 15 handicapper. There's houses right, trouble left. Hit it straight. Control your swing, nice and smooth. Full swing, nice and smooth, and get it on grass. I held my finish. I hit a ball that went a lot further than my first one, and now it's in play. I hit my first ball. Look, how far are we? Maybe 165 yards. Maybe. That's a terrible tee shot, right? Well, is it? We're going to find out. This is the mindset. This is the concept that I practiced. I wasn't so worried about roasting my tee shot. I was more worried about keeping it on the grass, keeping it in the fairway, especially on a par 5. And it benefited me right away. Like, this didn't take years and years of practice. I didn't spend thousands of hours at the driving range. There's my ball. Middle of the fairway. I still have a long way to go. Now, there's 150. Here comes another concept. I'm 150. This is 160. 160 yards. Okay, remember I was telling you earlier, what do you hit 160? Well, I hit an 8-iron 160 once, but that's not how far you hit it. You hit it once. So, okay, 7-iron. All right. So I take my 7-iron, and what do? I just swing. Nice and smooth. I don't have to kill it. Now, if I took an 8-iron, I could get it there once out of 10 times. My 7-iron, I can get it there 7 out of 10 times. The odds are way better. I do the same thing. I take a nice, easy, smooth, full swing. Swing, not hit. There's no ball there. I'm just swinging the club. I'm just swinging the club. Watch me swing the club and the ball gets in the way. Okay, now I hit a 7-iron. I'm 160. Ego would have told me hit a 8-iron. That thing could have gone anywhere. That ball's okay. Is it on the green? I don't think so. But where is it? On grass and forward, heading towards the pin. I didn't chunk it. I didn't slice it. I didn't blade it. I didn't hosel rocket it. I hit it well up towards the pin. There's been no pressure so far. I've hit 3 irons on a par 5. Let me show you where I'm at so you can see that this concept really does work. It's smooth. It's cool. Like, you got to be cool out here. You have to, like, not try to be so intense about things. It doesn't really pay off at all. You get super agitated and cursing, and come on. It's a game. I know you want to get better, but trying to show off every shot, it's not going to make you any better. Here's my ball. Okay? There's my ball. There's the hole. So I'm a little short. Now I got a wedge game. Remember, I'm a 15 handicap. Bogeys are my friend. Pars are my best friend. And birdies are my lover. Okay. I have a shot. 15 handicap. What do? Well, let me just tell you this. 15 handicap gets to this ball, keeps their weight center, takes it, tries to lift the ball into the hole. You want to get your weight forward towards the pin. You want to make this as easy as possible. This is how to make this easy. You address the ball. Hello, ball. Weight forward. Let's do it this way so you can see it. Address the ball. Weight forward towards the target. I'm going to pick my club up and I'm going to drop it right on the back of the ball. That's it. Looks like this. Weight forward, pick it up. You think you could do that at home? You think that this is complicated? It's not. Now, what is complicated is here, getting back here, getting under the ball. That's tough. This is super easy. And that's all I'm going to do. Watch. Weight forward. I'll do this with 1 foot. 1 foot, I pick it up, and I go like that. Watch. Don't forget to tap this in. There we go. I just took all the work out of chipping. Chipping can be a disaster, and you see it all the time. Balls going right, balls going left, chunks, blades, they go off the back of the green. Oh, the ones that go off the back of the green. Oh my God, what a nightmare. Okay, so look, there's my ball. Greens are freshly punched here. So we're not gonna worry so much about, let's put this over here so you can see it. We're not gonna worry so much about the putting. Now I'm putting for par. Think about this right now. Think about this. Calculate this in your mind. I'm putting for par and I hit my tee shot on a par 5, 165 yards. It's a 500-yard hole. Okay? So yes, you can do it. Now imagine if I hit my tee shot 225 yards, which is still relatively short. I hit it 165. I have this putt for par. Whether I make it or not depends on the plinko of the greens. I'm going to give it a good shot. Worst case scenario, I'm going to make bogey. No doubles, no triples. Here we go. Oh my gosh. That's a par. I hit it 165 yards. 165 yards off the tee. Is that crazy, or am I crazy? This made me a better golfer. Let's go play another hole. I want to prove it to you. Now, before you start asking, because I know everybody asks every single video, Jimmy, what clubs do you play? I did a full what's in the bag. Everything. Every single club. I explained it to you, why I play it, what brand, the whole thing. It's in a 3-hour video that I created. I spent a full day. I give you what's in the bag. I give you my pre-round routine, how I warm up, what I do at the range, what I do on the putting green, what I drink, what I smoke, because sometimes I like cigars. Not sometimes I like cigars. I always like cigars. What kind of stupid comment was that? but my routine and my process and how I play golf. And it's called Golf My Way. It's available on my website at tropicanagolfshop.com. And you can go there and purchase it. It's 3 hours long. I show you my warm-up, what's in the bag, and then I play 18 holes of golf. 18 holes. Every single shot. And I walk you through it. Every distance, every shot, every club selection. It's pretty interesting. Tropicanagolfshop.com. Scroll to the bottom. You buy it. Then you get an email with a link. And from there you can watch it over and over and over. I think those kind of videos are the best. I used to watch this video that I just found on YouTube when I was a child, and it was called Little League's Official How to Play Baseball. And it was this group of kids that taught you how to play baseball. Everything they did, how they warmed up, all their equipment. Then they played a game. It was unreal. And I kind of emulated it because that was a VHS that I wore out. I watched that thing 1,000 times. Anyway, okay, here, look. We're at a par 3 now. It's 175 yards. When you were to ask me, what club do you hit 175? I would say 6 iron. Why? Because I hit it once. Wrong. I need to hit a 5 iron. Okay? Now, I take more club. I take more club. I thought I lost my ball. I take more club and I swing smoother. Now, at my point in the game, where I'm at now, I'm more precise with my distances. If I were to play here later today, and it's 170 yards, I would hit a 7 iron because that's what I hit now. But I have a 5 iron in my hand right here. And I'm going to show you what the 15 handicap that was getting better would do. Now, I don't know if you can see this. I hope you can. There's a bunker on the right. Okay. Par 3s are tough. There's no room for error. You have to hit it on the green on your first shot, and you have to 2-putt. No room for error. So we have to take advantage of being able to move the ball forward. There's a bunker on the right. There's a mountain on the left. There's a squirrel in the middle of the fairway. I need to punch a ball right down the middle. What does that mean? Nice, smooth, controlled swing. I'm not going to make this ball in the hole. I don't even care if I make it on the green. I just want to make sure that I don't hit it in the bunker or in the hill. So I'm going to take an abbreviated swing. I know I have more than enough club. Abbreviated swing means this. Here. And just swing forward. Swing forward. There is no ball. I'm going to swing like that. Here we go. This and this. No ball. Keep it out of those 2 hazards. I almost made it in the hole. I'm telling you, man. Look, it's a 5 iron. When you learn this, I didn't do anything crazy. I didn't have some special swing. Nothing. Nothing. This is the game. You need to take a little bit more club. You need to swing a little smoother. And I guess the question that I should answer is, what's the point of swinging smooth? What's the point? Why not swing as hard as you can? Well, every club has this. It's called a club face. The harder you swing, the harder it is to hit the middle of the club face. And in order to hit a ball clean, pure, like hitting a baseball in the dead center of the barrel, that's the feeling that you get when you pure an iron. Now, you have to do that. It's not optional. You have to hit the center of the club face. And by swinging smooth, you will accomplish that. I promise. So take a little bit more club and swing a little smoother. That is the concept. Don't try to hit that 8-iron 165. That's not you. Take the 7-iron, smooth it out. You will be rewarded every single time. I promise. In turn, your scores will come down. Okay? I mean, I remind myself of that now. I could have hit a 7-iron right now. And sometimes, you know, it does feel good to swing a little harder and purer and whatever. But when you're at where you're at, it's okay. It's okay. Look, there's my 5-iron. 5-iron 170 something. Okay, good. Let's put the camera over here. Look at these greens. They're not pure right now, but they will be in a month or so. Be nice and tight and rolling. Let's go from this angle so you can see the ball. Okay, now look. I have an uphill putt for birdie. Do I want to make it? Yeah, for sure I want to make it. Is it mandatory? No. What is mandatory is getting this ball in the jacuzzi. What's the jacuzzi, Jimmy? What are you talking about? I like to envision my jacuzzi. There's a 3-foot circle around the hole. I dig it out, fill it with water, get about 6 girls in bikinis and a lifeguard, always be safe. All the girls are drinking Miller High Life, champagne and beers. I want to take that ball and put it in this jacuzzi. Now, when you have a jacuzzi full of girls, you got to be cool, man. You can't come running in there and cannonball in there. They're going to be like, dude, you're a dork. Get out of here. You want to walk in and be cool. So I need to smoothly put that ball in there. No splash. So it's just let it roll in there. Even if it just gets to here, it's okay. We have a tap in. Don't hammer the ball. That's what I'm trying to tell you. No splash. Let's clean this up. Get all the rock and sand off of it. Perfect. Now I'm just going to put one in the jacuzzi. Okay? I wish I could make a little graphic that shows the jacuzzi in there with everybody drinking beer. I know the ball's going this way. Okay, Jimmy, how do I hit the ball into the jacuzzi though? Look, just roll it in there. How would I roll this ball? I'm not going to step up and, no, or just maybe flip it. I'm going to, look, guide it in there, okay, with my hand. And guess what? And I put my, what a mess. Then I put my both hands on the club and I roll it in there. Just roll it in there, okay? Here we go. Jacuzzi time, baby. Hot tub. Let's go. Here it is. Hi, everybody. My name's Jimmy. I'm here for the party. Oh, yeah, sure. Come on in. Do you have beer? No, can I have one? Yeah, we'd love it. I love that you didn't make a splash. And now you're here. And now you're in. Very, very important when it comes to putting. I think that the whole concept of everything is just be cool, okay? Don't be a show off. Put your ego, leave it in the golf cart, come out, have some fun. Don't get super aggressive. Don't get mad. Don't start throwing clubs, breaking clubs. I love people that break clubs. What are you doing? You're going to have to go buy another one now. And now you don't have one for the round. You're not this good. I'm sorry. You're not that good to be this angry. Bottom line. My name is Jimmy. I hope this helped you. Remember, be cool, swing smooth, take more club, and those scores will come down. Thank you for watching. See you soon.